So I thought I'd do a short demo of N0AGI's propagation on APRS network. Today is May the 3rd, 2015, Sunday at about 10:45 a.m. So let's get started. I'm going to pull up the aprs.fi website, and let me clear all of my filters here. So I'm selecting my default filter. So as you can tell, this is a zoomed out view of the Minneapolis area, um, and here's the Minneapolis proper, and then down below here's a southwest Minneapolis where N0AGI is located. So the N0AGI SysOp serves the southwest region of the Minneapolis, the southeast, and of course the south central, all the way down to the Albert Lea area and into the Mason City in Iowa. So it also has some amount of coverage up north, mostly in the Hutchinson area, and in the Princeton area, and some in the Melrose, Haynesville area. There's also some coverage here in the New Richmond area, right by the Lake Pepin area, and there's some coverage in the eastward in the Menominee area as well. So right now you're seeing a ton of nodes in the surrounding areas. I guess the purpose of today's short demo is to get a just-in-time view of the coverage that N0AGI is providing as of right now. So the best way to do that is to go to aprs.fi website and pick a few filters. And I have already defined a filter called N0AGI-iGated filter. So I select that, and basically what it does is it provides you a view of the nodes that were iGated by N0AGI, and this filter will get me my own station, which is this guy. So let's zoom out a bit to get a better view of the coverage as of right now. As of right now, you can tell that there are some stations in the Mankato area, and in the Faribault area, and in the northern Minneapolis area. Typically you will notice stations coming in from Little Falls, Eau Claire, the Winona area by the Mississippi River, and also some from the Albert Lea and Mason City area. You will see some from the Little Falls area, and some up on the north by the 35W North past the Coon Rapids area. So if you actually hover over, let me do a quick zoom in. If you hover over these nodes, you will tell that these are all gated by N0AGI as of right now. And so this one is, for example, the K0JCR is currently gated by N0AGI, and you can tell that by clicking on K0JCR, and I was iGating this node. However, when I hover over it, you don't see the connectivity line drawn because the N0PBA-1 node was not iGated by me. So it all kind of depends on how you set up your filters. In my case, I set it up to show me all the nodes that I iGated, and then it shows me the ones that I iGated. In this case, N0PBA-1 was not iGated by me, at least for now. So that's a good example of that situation. Typically, in a given day, you would see about 15 to 12 to 15 nodes actively being serviced by N0AGI. It depends on the day of the week and so forth. Now let me pause a brief second and I'll be right back. So now here's another quick snapshot. It's about 10:57 Sunday morning on May the 3rd, 2015. As you can tell, there's some population here along the Mississippi River, right around the Lake Pepin area, and in Rochester there's the KC0FOW that came in through the WB0 MPE, and here's the other station coming in from the Wilmer region, and a few others. If you zoom in, here's the N0PBA-1, and now the K0JCR comes in through N0PBA, and then through N0QVC to N0AGI. Just a view of, hey, how does N0AGI cover the suburb region of Minneapolis? This is just a quick snapshot of that service. We can go a little bit deeper here, and you can tell here's in the north area of Minneapolis. Here's the K0YTH13. K0YTH13 does a fantastic job of digipeating the northern region of Minneapolis. So many thanks to that station for doing a fantastic job of the digipeating service. Here's another view of the propagation. If we go into my station here and go into info, let's do stations heard directly by showing the map. You will see that here's a heat map for the N0AGI, and as you can tell, the coverage is fairly well spread across the Mason City here, Rochester, the Mississippi River area, the Worthington area, and Montevideo area, and also the St. Cloud region and the Little Falls area here. And here's the up north, 35 by up north. So that's a quick snapshot view of the heat map currently from the suburb of Prior Lake here in Minnesota. Another view of the coverage can also be gotten from positions sent to or I-gated. So here's the same view, except here now we have a broader picture of I-gating packets of APRS. Now you see the coverage in various regions, including the La Crosse area, the Eau Claire area, the Winona area, the Mason City, and so forth. So that's the I-gate traffic. Now please note that this traffic heat map is dated for this month. So it's between April 30th through today, which is May the 3rd, and we have about 4,700 packets digipeated with a 1974 radios and path, and the approximate coverage is at about 99 miles. And then if you go down further here, just for the month of May, which is just the 3 days here, if you look in the range, we have about 152 mile maximum range. The packets are about in that range right there. So this is a pretty good view of how a sysop station provides coverage to the local APRS community. Many thanks to aprs.fi website and its owner. They do a fantastic job of keeping up the site with various features and keeping up the site up and running. Very much appreciated. So that's a quick summary. Again, please note this is just for the month of the 3 days into May, but I can go into April, and then you would get a better picture of the overall cover. For example, COLAV, K0LAV, that's the path coverage of range coverage of 272 miles dash 8, so that's a pretty good coverage right there. So that's the total coverage for the month of April. For the month of April, gated packets. So anyways, that's a quick summary. Let's go back to the map view again, and let's clear this and go back to our filter view and select our filter. Here's one from the Big Lake area, from W0REW, and so forth. Alright, so let's go to another view. There's one other APRS iGate station in the Minneapolis proper area by name W0YC-5. Let's select that as a filter. So I'm looking for W0YC by its name and all the packets that it had iGated just in time. So that's their view of the packets that that station has gated thus far, just in time. Okay, so that's the W0YC-5 based in proper Minneapolis. Yeah, so that's its coverage. There are a few other iGates in the spread across the northeast in the Cottage Grove region, close to the Eau Claire region area. About 3 or 4 of them. They do a pretty good job keeping up the reporting of APRS traffic. So that's W0YC, and let's go back to my N0AGI. So anyways, that's a quick snapshot, nothing fancy. This is for the month of May, 3 days into May of 2015. The time is about 11:07 Central Time. Thank you for watching. We'll talk soon.